Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. We are standing on the tee of the first hole, par 5 on this course. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way and we'll take it from there. Beautiful swing. Second shot here on the first. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. This is your bogey putt. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Starting our round off, a little sluggish out of the gates. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Going a bit left of the pin. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Well, this one's on a line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. You might want to aim a little bit more to the right. That ball is above your feet. I feel bad for you. This is what our third shot's looking like. And this is a desirable outcome. This is no more bunker for you. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. This one's heading to the long grass. Setting up in the bunker. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. 4 over par for the day. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Oh, sliding by. Okay, this one is for the par. Okay, moving on to the next. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Okay, looking good. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. This approach is heading left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. 6 feet to go here. And that's 4 over for you. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Oh my, splash. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. 16 feet to the cup. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, now you've got this left for the double. Okay, next hole coming up. All right, that's 6 over for the day. Okay, have a good tee shot here. We have a par 3 for the 7th. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. 6-foot putt. Okay, here we go. 8th hole is a par 4. That's not going to be good. Oh, that one, yeah, that one took a dive. Oh, the glory that could have been. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. And 6 over par on the round. And here we go on the 9th. This one's going left. Well, better luck next time. "12 feet left to the hole. Now just not enough mustard on that one. And you're 7 over for the day. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, let's regroup. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. We are about 195 yards out from here. Ooh, this one might be over the green. Setting up with a sandy old lie. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Okay, 6th shot on this hole. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. All right, here's a 23-footer. Oh, almost. You know what would rule? It would rule if you could putt this one in and we could get on to this next hole. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Nicely done. Playing a little draw shot. Oh, that's too bad. All right, this next putt for the par. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Yeah, this one might be going a little too far. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. And that's a plunker. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Well, that's a little untidy. We're in the deep stuff here. And you might not have enough club from the rough. Oh, man. For the quad. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Ooh, screaming off the club face. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. Might not be enough from the rough. Nicely done. Just over the water, and now we're on the green. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Oh, the chip goes right by there. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. Into the water. That's not what you want. Unlucky. And we couldn't hold the fairway. That's all right. Just in the first cut here. Oh, come on. Is this going to go? Come on. All right. Triple bogey. Here's our look. And with that, we will move on to the next. Heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. And that approach was a bit wayward. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. And now this from 12 feet. All right, the putt drops. That's your bogey. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. All right, you've got this one out to the right. Setting up here for your fourth. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. And for the final hole, that one drops on in for bogey. That'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Starting off with a big 'em, we got par 5 for the first hole. Here we go, let's do it. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. All right, we're getting there. We're almost to the green. Let's do this. Ooh, that chip almost went. And this is your look at birdie. And you're 1 under for the day. And teeing it up on the second hole. Look at you. Just absolutely hammering that. This one's about 110 from the pin. Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh, too bad. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And you are 1 under after that one. You know what to do. We got a par 5 here for the third hole. My word. That was some serious power. And here's your second shot on the third. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. All right, we are back in the fairway. Yep, that's going to do. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. And 1 under after that one. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Unlucky. And here's our second shot on the 4th. This one's drawing. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. A downhill putt here. Goes to the right as well, I think. Looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. And this one's around 175 yards out. This one might be a bit long. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Come on now, drop in that hole. And that putt will go. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Nice shot. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Well, see you later to that ball. Oh, almost went down. This one is a short 3-foot putt. That hole will bring your score up to 1 under. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Putt, and this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. So far, so good. Oh, almost had the birdie there. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Okay, 1 under par on your round. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. Oh man, that's wet. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Okay, this one might be a bit long. Ouch! Into the water. And if this goes, that's for triple bogey. Oh, unfortunate. All right, not much left here. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. My worst fears realized. Heading to the bunker. Okay, let's get out of here. Ooh, is this one gonna go down? In the bunker? Who cares? You're just gonna stick it close, I guess. Way to go. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. All right, second shot on the 10th. Yep, this might be in the rough. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. This one's just a 5-footer. That one goes down, and that's for a bogey. And that's back-to-back bogeys. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Hole number 11 coming up. All right, we'll take that. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound. And this is our third shot. Just in the green side rough here. Here comes the bogey putt. Well, that was, yeah, that was tough. Just wound up short. Okay, 7 over par after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 5, 12th. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. And this might get rough. Here we go. Greenside rough. We got this. This might go. Ooh, we got an eagle here. Nicely done with that chip shot. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. This will take your score down to 4 over par if you sink this. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, and it doesn't go down. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. All right, let's head to the next. And here we go on hole number 14. Yeah, it sounded good. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And the approach heading to the left. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, let's head to the next. And currently sitting at 6 over. Okay, 15th hole is upon us. This one is a par 5. Decent looking tee shot, I think. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. This one's gonna need to bite. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. I'll be the first to admit it. You know what? You're on the green, so congratulate yourself. Looking pretty good. Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet. In there with an eagle. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. This one's heading left. And from the green side bunker. Nice. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. All right, best of luck here on number 17. Nice shot. That'll do. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh. All right, this one for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. 4 over par for the day. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. And at the end of the day, you'll post a +4 on the scorecard. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon.